Microphone check. Check 1, 2. Check sound. Kindly notify me in the comment section whether audio and video is clear from your area of reception. I want to welcome you to this stream. This is the She Cranes versus Kings Sport Pool Club here at Nkumba live. The She Cranes are already leading Kings Sport Pool Club with 1-0, and on table we have Motes Rashida Chikadde, as she is commonly and locally known, versus Henry of UG. Henry of UG is a team player at Kings Sport Pool Arena. This is a team event, and it is going to be an event of 25 frames. I mean 25 games. So technically there will be no draw into this. We have always witnessed that whenever there is no audio, everybody is left to witness the poetry in motion. Kings Sport 0, the She Cranes 1. The team player that pulled the first game for the She Cranes was Julie Namuhanga, as she's locally known as Longoria. They went head to head with Little Guan, that is Kasiria Robert, but later the game went into a draw and they were given another frame, which Longoria won by single visit. Audio and video is brought to you by Mukisa Richard of the Satellite Media. Welcome to the stream. Kindly recommend this by liking so that it is recommended by YouTube to other viewers who would like to enjoy and see the prowess of the She Cranes. Rashida on table. She's been snookered and has to find an angle. With her experience, we believe she can easily find an angle. Dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me bring to you the lineup that is representing Kingsport Pool Arena. We have Gwan DJ, known as Kasira Robert, Henry of UG, who is on table, and by the look of things, the Shikurains have pulled the second one. We have Julio, Detective, who will be in game of frame 4. Balam, the team representing the Shikurains, that's the starting lineup. We have Juliet Namhanga, who pulled one. Rashida Mutes also pulled one. Luki Naiga, and we shall have Janat and Zaimat. The substitutes for the Shikurains, we have Amina and Rita. The substitutes for King's Sport, we have Clinton, Chairman Opio, Ryan, Yusuf, Robinson, and others. Remember, this is a team event. We are having the Shikurains versus the King's Sport Pool Arena here at Inkumba at King's Sport. This is the arena and this is the place that normally hosts King Saha in the Chop Life Mandis. You can pass by. It is just opposite the Nkumba traffic lights here in Entebbe Road. You are welcome to the stream. Kindly enjoy the team event. As some of the Ugandan national players are in Zambia in the Billiards Cafe, we want to wish them well here at the King's Sport. We are with the She Cranes that are taking on the King's Sport Pool Club. The She Cranes versus Kings Sport Pool Club here at Nkumba live. So far, the played frames are 4, and Kings Sport has 1. The She Cranes have 3. The recent concluded frame was between Jacinta and Mukisa Richard, aka the detective, whom you all saw that on one of his penultimate shots he potted the cue ball. This is at Nkumba at a place called Kings Sport Pool Arena here in Nkumba. For those of you who would like to hang out from here, this place is just opposite the traffic lights here in Nkumba. You can join us at any time. There is always the bucket night Thursdays for the oldies, and actually today, being a Thursday, we have a bucket night. Enjoy. 3 beers at 11,000, excluding the Nile special is excluded of that bucket night. On table is Balam. Playing for Kings Sport. He fouls. The She Cranes are supporting themselves here, and there is a vibe. They have been led by Salongo Kalibala to the spot. Someone was asking the hangout, the side of the hangout. It is along Entebbe Road, but before Abaita Ababiri, there is a place called Nkumba, and the place is just opposite the traffic lights on your right as you're heading to Entebbe. You're welcome. Enjoy the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, the She Cranes seems to be pulling a fourth here. Zaimat has exposed her prowess. There is some kind of problem here in finding an extension. She pulls the fourth. She Cranes 4, Kings Sport 1. We are to start using 2 tables. Two tables, but I will be, of course, showing you whatever will be happening on the 2 tables and giving you updates. Thank you for watching. My name is Richard Mukisa. On table now, we have Africa's #1, Rukia Naiga versus Henry of UG. Rukia Naiga is representing the She Cranes, and Henry of UG is representing the Kings Sport Pool Club. Kings Sport Pool Club is managed by Jesse Jagwe Clinton, the CEO of Jesse Multi Agencies. and it is that JC Multi Agencies that has sponsored this event, this team event this evening. Henry of UG wins the luck, breaks, but breaks dry. Dear viewers, Rukia Naiga on the table, aka Ruki has just opened a blocked shot with a skill shot. She's on the verge of pulling the fifth for the She Cranes, the African best female pool player aims and doesn't pot but packs her ball on the pocket. Henry of UG for Kingsport in a little bit of trouble here. He has to either play a bank shot, and his last red might also require a combination shot, which is literally impossible. However, pool is pool and Henry is Henry. Let us watch as he does Henry things. Aims. Thank you, my brother. Not quite a very good shot. There is also another match between Zaimat. I beg your pardon. There is another match on the center table between Jacinta Kajubi and Julio for Kingsport. Jacinta has been snookered and totally snookered, fouling as she tried to look for the angle. As we focus on our game, the African best Lucky plays a draw shot, almost snookering herself, but I think it will be good as she aims to put her last yellow in the top left corner pocket with some little bit of left English on the cue ball. She pots. The position of the cue ball might be, I think, very okay by the look of her abilities. For those of you who have watched her for a long period of time, I believe she's capable of potting this. She aims and pots. Where is white goal? Oh. She has lost the frame. She has lost the frame. Next on table is Detective versus a player yet to be known. viewers, thank you for watching this team event between the Kings Sport Pool Club and the She Cranes team. The She Crane team comprises Muteso Rashida, Zaimat, Faith Nganda, Lukia Naiga, Jacinta Kajubi, and of course there are some substitutes who are yet to arrive here at Kings Sport Pool Arena. We also have Team Kings Sports, which is comprised of Henry of UG. These are players who are locally based here. There is Detective, who has lost so far 2 frames, has not pulled any out. We have Baram. We also have a player known as Chairman Opio on the substitutes. For those of you who are watching and know these players, we have Julio. Julio is the one playing Zaimat. Julio has so far pulled 2 frames, and King's Sport is the one on 3. She Cranes 7. Let us enjoy. Kindly continue liking, sharing, and commenting on this stream so that YouTube can recommend it for other online viewers like you. Sorry for the absence of live commentary. I was also participating on the table. Kindly check the brightness of your video just in case it is too bright. You can kindly adjust the brightness, and if it is not very bright, kindly adjust to the maximum brightness. Zaimat from only 2 reds. The She Cranes team is on 7 frames, and the King's Sport is on 3. However, by the look of things, Zaimat could be pulling 1 back to make the 8th. Plays a very good draw shot, but not enough. She may be going for a bank shot. You will excuse us, we might be muting this video because of the music and copyright infringement. This is, remember, a bar and restaurant, so the DJ may be reluctant on muting and lowering the volume of his music. Kindly bear with us once you don't hear any audio. Zaimat misses. Let us enjoy the frame. Dear viewers on this live stream, allow me only update you on the scores. Kings Sport Pool Club has 5 and the She Cranes have 8. On table is Rukia Naiga versus Chairman Opio. Umpire inspects the table to see whether it's a touch. Confirms that it is a touch. Rukia has to play away. Top left, she plays away by putting her red. That wasn't touching. And by the look of things, it seems this is a finishable frame. Rukia Naiga, who lost her frame, the former that she played, is now on the verge of bringing the ninth for the She Cranes. Dear viewers, allow me coordinate a few activities here as we watch Rukia pull the ninth frame for the She Cranes. We are live at Kings Sport Pool Arena here in Nkumba, opposite the traffic lights of Nkumba. For those of you who have ever gone to Entebbe, the arena is just on the right as you go to Entebbe, opposite the traffic lights here at the junction. Rukia Naiga plays a soft touch with some kind of running English, clinical enough, positioning the cue ball for her next penalty match shot, that if she pots, the rest, as my counterpart says, will be a formality. Ladies and gentlemen, Rukia is on the verge of bringing the ninth frame for Kings Sport. I beg your pardon, Rukia brings the ninth frame for the She Cranes. These are only ladies taking on the gentlemen and the team at Kings Sport Pool Arena. However, by the look of things, there has been substitutions. Balaam has been substituted. There has been substitutions from Team Kings Sport, whereby Richard Mukisa was also substituted, replaced by Chairman Opio, who has also just lost his frame. Ryan substituted Balaam. DJ Litogwan was also substituted. The team isn't performing very well, but let the games first continue as we watch. Rashida Mutesi versus Ryan is the game we are to watch next. As they lag, I want to leave you to enjoy. There is a friendly team event between Team Kings Sport Pool Arena and the She Cranes here at Kings Sport Pool Arena Nkomba. The She Cranes are donning on the Uganda Airlines t-shirts with the sponsorship of Advanced Talent Agency and Uganda Airlines that were given to them when they went to South Africa to represent Uganda in the team events. And then Team Kings Sport is donning on the white t-shirts that are provided by the Kings Sport Pool Arena and JC Multi Agencies. The She Cranes are on 9 and the Team Kings Sport is on 5. Live commentary proceeds shortly. The game between Ryan and Motes Rashid continues with Ryan 4 yellows on table. And by the look of things, Ryan could be on the verge of bringing for Kings Sport the 6th frame. This is a friendly team event between the Uganda national female pool team, the She Cranes, versus the male team from Kings Sport Pool Club. Kings Sport has been in existence for quite a number of years. There has been play by Ryan, used excessive power. Yes, Henry of UG brings the 6th for Kings Sport against Kajubi Jacinta. Kings Sport 6 and She Cranes 9. Bazanye. Next is Clinton Jagwe, the manager and the CEO of Kings Sport Pool Arena, and the CEO of JC Multi Agencies, the sponsor of the t-shirts that Kings Sport Pool Club is donning in white. Ryan plays a skill shot and gives Rashida Motes the cue ball. Not very palatable, not very easy, not very simple. But if she can aim very well, then she will be rolling the red into the bottom left corner pocket, and naturally the white will be positioning itself for the black. Fails to pot, and the way Ryan jumped off the chair, perfect position of the whites, perfect position of the cue ball. Ryan taps and brings the 7 for Kings Sport. Kings Sport 7, She Cranes 9. Ladies and gentlemen, there is also another match going on center table between Jago Clinton and Rukia Naiga, with Jago playing the blues. Jago on table is the manager of this place. This is the most cleanest arena, and if you want to enjoy smooth pool, kindly visit the Kings Sport Pool Arena, just opposite Nkumba traffic lights. The Uganda national team captain is on table with the chairman, Kings Sport Pool Arena. That is the She Cranes captain, Amina Faith Inganda, taking on the chairman of Kings Sport Pool Club. She breaks fairly, but it is a dry break. When you don't hear the audio, just know the music is too loud. And since we are not using noise cancellation microphones, we shall be trying to mute that background noise in order to avoid the copyright infringement and a strike on our channel. Kindly subscribe, comment, like, share as we enjoy the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the satellite media. I owe you a lot. Dear viewers, the frame I'm showing you is between Rukia Naiga and the manager King Sport Pool Arena. Shot with a draw shot. That is 10 for Sheep Rains and 7 for King's Sport. Amina Faith Nganda positions the cue ball well but fails to clear the frame. I want to thank Abdul, a member of the King's Sport Pool Arena, for watching from wherever you are. Kindly send shout outs to whoever is that side. Wish you blessings, our own. Team King's Sport has 7 and the Sheep Rains are on 10. Chairman taking on the Reds. Port clinically, I think he's gaining confidence. There were 2 frames that detective lost here, but I believe it was lack of confidence. Team King Sport gains confidence levels. There are 2 players on table. Amina Faith Nganda for the Sheep Rains and Zaimat on the center table also for the Sheep Rains. As chairman fails to pot, Amina Faith Nganda will only need a simple roll of her yellow, throwing the white ball in a natural position to pot the 8 ball. As she aims with precision, pots as the captain of the Sheep Rains. By the position of the cue ball and the position of the black, the rest is a formality. She fails to pot. Oh dear. I think she didn't concentrate well. I think she didn't take in a deep breath. This is a finishable frame. If only the chairman could concentrate. Pot 1. It could be easy if he started with the one at the bottom left, throwing the cue ball to the top. He's a man who always plays simple, and I doubt whether the next shot will be on target. And even if it is on target, the position of the cue ball won't be natural for his last red. But let's watch. He's a man that is always known as chairman, with his shots played with power. And I think the last red is visible and portable on the top left corner pocket. Aiming for his penultimate shot. Aiming for King Sport. Aiming. This looks a lost battle. I want to welcome whoever is on the stream. The King's Sport team is playing against the Sheep Rains as Amina Faith Nganda totally snookers, our chairman of the club. Will be going for a bank, laying off cushion, could be off 1 or 2 in order to find his red. And if he doesn't find it, this will be a lost frame. However, chairman is chairman. Luck is also luck. It could be on his side as he aims. Looks to have widened so much. Misses. Foul. 2 shots for the national team captain, the She Cranes. Amina Faith Nganda didn't even ask for the cue ball in hand. Utilizes her 2 shots and brings the 11th. The She Queens 11, Kings Sport 7. Bazanye katunyumirwe akawungezi leka tukanyumirwe. Allow me update you on the scores. Kings Sport 7, the She Cranes team has 11. This is a team event between the Kings Sport Pool Arena Club and the She Cranes. They have been escorted and led by Sarongo Kalibala, whom we contacted as a team requesting for this friendly game. They were not bad ladies. They accepted the challenge, and here they are today as some of the national male players are in Zambia. They have decided to be here for an evening, for an outing, for practice. Julio, who has so far brought all of his frames, takes on Julie Namuhanga. Takes on Julie Namuhanga. Julio is on his last red that he plans to pot by bank, either to the top, to the center on the right, or to the bottom right. He has decided to park it at the bottom right, leaving Longoria, Juliet Namuhanga, with a lot of mathematics to do here. The jigsaw doesn't look very simple, but she has to solve it. Pots 1 and she's on now 5. She decides now to go for a snooker. Technical play. I do not know whether from my angle it is a total snooker, but this could be. However, for players that know how to play massy shots, that is a very simple one. Let's watch. Tries to play massy shot. Yes. Pots. Nice play from Julio. He is again playing a massive shot, but this time fouls. Juliet now on 4 yellows. Decides to leave the yellow at the bottom pocket. 4. The pattern to the black. Juliet must go for snooker here. I think she needs more 2 shots so that she can reorganize her balls properly. She has totally snookered Julio, player from King's Sport. Off the cushion. Finds the black. Tubategedde Julius azewalekere Juliet. Okay. Julio and Juliet. Dear ladies and gentlemen, King's Sport 7. The Shikurains are on 12. Next on frame, Next on table is Zaimat against Moses Oloya. Bale Dennis, welcome to the stream. I think you are part of the King's Sport. Kindly join us. But thank you for watching online. We have decided to make this memorable by streaming it so that the records remain on the internet for review, for checking where the mistakes were, and or if there are lessons to take, players can take lessons. Moses on table, closes with the yellows. He's one of the players at King's Sport who is known for his target and very smooth left-handed player. Shooting like no other, shooting like there is no tomorrow. Moses Oloya. Thank you, Bale Dennis. Bale says he's on his way to the arena. Yes, games are still going on. The She Cranes are on 13 and King's Sport is on 7. The She Cranes lead by 6 frames. Amina Faith Nganda, after occupying 2 pockets on the center table, is on the verge of bringing the 14th, as Zaimat also plays a technical and safety play.
Yo! Ha! Obuzibu bwava ku nduulu. teri kinyumiranga baana ba King Sport kati ng'osanga bali abatulemesaamu mutunyonya ttale ffe twenyonyamu ttale sulanga omupiira teguyadde mutendaze omupiira gwasoose okujja kwoku tebifaanagana
Zaimat is on the verge of winning. However, after allowing Moses Oloya on table, the situation might change. Things might turn around. Let's watch Moses aim.
Manager wa Cranes ebisulo weebiri totambuza abaana ekiro ebisulo weebiri yo bujaji twagala bawonna bamalako
Ndowooza Moses togeesabye kugulu ate guli we gunyo
ebyange byawali byensula nice one. Wonderful.
Ande.
olwo yoli abeeyambudde bambadde ate oyo yeeyambudde olwo yazadduka nga tali mu mpale yabuli olabye n'emmundu agikasi mu nsiko
Double coach wa Cranes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Robinson of Kingsford was given a chance by Mutes Rashida because she was taking him down by break and finish. Having given him a chance, he has failed to touch any ball on the table, fouling, giving 2 shots and conceding the frame. Ladies and gentlemen, the She Cranes are having 16 and King's Sport team is on 8. It is heated here after Rashida being so merciful to Robinson, a player who has just been substituted. She was so merciful. The crowd was chanting. The crowd was laughing at him, and Rashida wanted at least Robinson to have a play. She decided not to pot the last black, but Robinson has failed. King's Sport 8, Team She Cranes on 16. Bazanye.